Hi! Welcome to this new channel that I've always kind of wanted to start. My name's Josh and I'll be doing this channel with myself. That was implied. And with my friend Savannah, but she's not here right now. She's actually in California doing some college thing at Stanford, I think. I don't know, but she's that pretentious person we all know and love. Just kidding though, really, she's doing an awesome job out there. She's making milestones, especially since it's a long way from our hometown where I'm in right now of Kingsland, Georgia. Anyway, we're gonna kind of use this channel as a way to keep in contact, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So here we go. For our first video, I'd like to give you some Vanna. So like if you put the two add-ins together, you get some Vanna. Savannah, I'd like to start this first video by giving you some book recommendations for your summer, even though it's almost over. They're not normal book recommendations, they are going to be an odd assortment of books. And I do this because they're the books that you go to the bookstore and you look at and it's fun to look at, but would you ever take it home? Probably not. So let's get started. The first is actually a series that I love and hold dear to my heart. It is an amazing series, and unfortunately it is one that is often looked down upon because there has been a movie created of it and it in no way did it justice. That book is The Golden Compass by Pullman, and it is without a doubt one of the most intriguing and amazing fantasy worlds that I have ever had the pleasure of enjoying. A totally involving, intricately plotted fantasy that will leave readers clamoring for the sequels. And I clamored. The next two books, The Subtle Knife and The Amber Spyglass, are an amazing, a phenomenal addition and conclusion to this amazing series. It centers around the life of Lila, and she lives in a world where every single human being is spiritually connected to a shape-shifting animal called a demon. And it goes over that whole process. It goes behind the different supernatural forces working against her, the political forces working against her, and she later in the series travels to different worlds. She meets another character who's kind of in the same situation, and they end up fighting this awesome, totally catastrophic battle in the sky at the end. And I know that was a very vague and somewhat weird description, but don't let that obscure you from checking this out. And obscure was not the right word for that sentence, I get that now. Alright, the next book I have for you is a classic, and I believe you have already read this, but I'm gonna recommend it to you anyway. And that is 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. It's Marquez, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, unfortunately, he actually passed away this year, as you probably know. But anyway, this book chronicles the city of Macedonia? Oh my goodness, I don't even know what this is called. Oh my gosh, this is gonna make me so... Macondo, one of those two. Anyway, it chronicles the city and it chronicles the family tree of the Aureliano Buendia family, and it's super amazing because it literally takes you through 100 years of this town, and it explores the circle of life, growth, birth, and death. It's really cool to get in the minds of these characters as far as a socio-political mindset goes. So you should definitely check it out. And the last book I have to recommend you, and you're gonna hate me for this, but it is so underappreciated and it's so good, and that is Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. I bet you guys all saw this picture before, but you didn't turn it around. That's right, so the funniest, most action-packed, and weirdly well-researched account of the Civil War you'll probably read in a long time. Grahame-Smith could be poised to become the Howard Zinn of vampire-related alterna history. I get it. Anyway, this, like, if I believed in vampires, which I don't, I would think this is nonfiction because it reads like a history book. Not in the boring way a history book reads, but I mean, just so many facts. I really can't tell you what's fact and what's fiction in this book. Well, I could tell you what the fiction stuff is probably when he goes around killing vampires. But it takes you from his life as a young child and his childhood, his adolescent life, and it leads you into his vampire slaying years. It's pretty cool. You need to check it out. Don't even think about it, just buy it. So I guess that's about it. Those are my 3 odd book recommendations for you, and I'll list them down below as well. I hope you're having an awesome time in California, and for any other viewer that isn't Savannah, which, let's be honest, is not going to be anyone for a long time, she will be posting the next video, so watch out for that, even though it's not going to be as good as this one, but you'll catch on to that. Okay, bye!